family, sing a billion. Don't, but you still on my shorty. I don't wanna lie because I'm right with you. You always pick me up, I don't get you. I'm a bracket between me and you.
Yes, Tori. Hey everyone, my name is Gabbi Dabney. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, give a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will be getting new videos up every week. If you guys are old, I love you to pieces. Please give a comment with like a heart or something if you guys have been with me for a while. I really want to go there personally. Thank you guys so much for staying with me. I will be making videos again consistently now, so it's exciting. If you guys can see, I upgraded on my camera, my equipment, everything. I will make a new video talking to you guys about all my equipment, talking to you guys about why I've been gone for so long, what's going on in my life right now, what I'm doing, and just everything. So you guys get the whole rundown up front and center before I start making videos again. And that'll be my next video, so stay tuned for that. Go ahead and keep watching if you guys are interested in learning more about being a Twin Peaks girl and the whole experience that I had. Again, comment video ideas if you guys, because I'm just not starting back again. I have a few that I know I'm going to do, but I would like to know what you guys want to see as well. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. It's all at Gabbi Dabney. So the whole few years when I was gone, I was posting on all those social medias, and a lot of you guys were commenting and DMing me and stuff, and I respond to all of them. It's a lot easier on social media than it is on YouTube, so that's just the first tip. I'll go ahead and get started into the video. Yeah, thumbs up for me being back. I kinda want to, okay, I feel like that's just so far. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the hiring process. So I worked for Twin Peaks for about a year. I'm a sophomore in high school now. Sorry, that's my speaker. I'm a sophomore in high school now, going into my second semester. I worked at Twin Peaks this summer, going into my freshman year at college. So a little over a year ago, I guess. But yeah, I started working at Twin Peaks because I had a friend that she worked there, and she had a lot of fun. She worked at a Hooters a couple hours away from me, and then she moved back into town, started working there. We went to school together, and she just really, really loved it. And she told me about it a lot, and I was just kind of like, you know, because it's about half an hour away from my home, so it was kind of out of the way, and I was still in high school at the time. And basically one time when her mutual friend, her car wasn't working, so I rode up there with her to go pick her up, and then I got to see Twin Peaks, and it was really, really fun. It was super social and just bubbly environment, and so I was really interested. So I basically went and applied about a couple weeks later and got hired on the spot. The hiring process is very short and sweet. I'm gonna be honest, it really is all about your looks. I'm not gonna cookie cut it, whatever. Honestly, to work at Twin Peaks, you have to be kind of, I don't know. I want to say you have to be attractive, because there's all different kinds of shapes and sizes to what a person thinks is beautiful. But the Twin Peaks I worked at, you just have to be attractive, I guess, because I don't really know how else to say it. There are all kinds of girls that work there, like different ethnicities, races, skin tones, eye colors, just everything. Everyone looked different, and I like that. So it wasn't like they're hiring only blondes or only, you know, mixed girls. It was like a mixture of everything, so I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I got hired on the spot. Basically, it was literally just a 5-minute interview. He was asking me about my school, how old I am, a little bit about myself. He took me like a little tour on the restaurant. I had to try on the uniform, which is what I'm wearing. It's like this little cross top, the coveted Twin Peaks little boobalicious top, I guess. That's the most awkward part. I had to try on the uniform to show what you looked like in it, I guess, whatever, to make sure, yeah. So basically, that's the only thing. It's kind of awkward, because basically what they do is like they take a picture of you when they hire you, and if your body does change, they can pull a picture up and be like, we hired you on this image, and you're supposed to maintain that image. And a lot of people get really scared because they're like, oh, you can't change your hair color, you can't do this and this when you're when you get hired. Technically, like, that's true, because you honestly do kind of sign a contract. But I got tattoos, I changed my hair color, I did all kinds of stuff. As long as it looks good, honestly, like, they'll be fine. If you change your hair to like bright yellow, crimped, and it normally looks like this, then they might be a little kind of like, what's going on? But it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah. Again, partially, I'm going to go into the dress code. Like I said, mostly you wear this top, this little cross top. You wear it with khaki shorts, which I had a pair in here, just plain khaki shorts. At Twin Peaks there's a lot of dress ups, so there's like, we did bikini week, we do fight night, which is one of my favorite nights. You wear like sports bra and spandex and like sneakers. They would do the Santa baby dress up, which is kind of like lingerie, I guess. They do a Black Friday dress up, which is dressed in all black lingerie. And they do like Valentine's Day, which is like this kind of, or Breast Cancer Awareness Month, when they kind of wear this colored top instead. You would have like a little Twin Peaks like pouch bag thing, which was this. so you know I'm genuine. And I had like a little book and everything. You wear tube socks and Uggs or bear claw boots or just any kind of like outdoorsy looking boots, and they want you to wear blingy stuff, but I think that's kind of tacky personally. So I honestly would only wear like hoops, or I wear like a little dainty necklace. I'm not really into the whole bib, huge necklaces and stuff, so that wasn't really me. They never forced me to do it, so I never did it, I guess. What else can I say? I guess that's the difference between like Hooters and other stores or other restaurants. We do a lot of dress ups there, so that was really fun. You were always in your uniform, but then again, I like having a uniform because you don't have to worry about what to wear and stuff. So that's pretty much all about dress. Regarding the training process, it's about a week long. The first day of training, you do this thing called Peaks Point, which is really boring, but you get paid for it, so it's whatever. That's one thing, you get paid, or at least at my Twin Peaks. I know other Twin Peaks, you get paid minimum wage or hourly plus tips. But my Twin Peaks, you only got paid tips, so that kind of sucked. But during training process, you get paid, you make about a $200 check because you get paid minimum wage, and it's pretty much about a week's worth of like 4 or 5 hour shifts, so it's about $200. Training, like I said, is about a week long. You do a lot of shadowing, so you'll get paired up with one of the trainers, and then you kind of like follow them around as they take orders and take tables and just kind of like watch them. It's better, it's easier to watch, or it's easier to learn while watching, so that's what we did, a lot of that. Like I said, the first day is called Peaks Point, which you pretty much play like a little video game for a whole day. But honestly, pay attention to it because it helps a bunch. It's basically like everything that you have to do but in a video game, so you kind of practice it before you actually have to do it, so it's kind of nice. And the last part of your training, you do a mock, which basically you have one of Twin Peaks staff sit down, and they basically act as if they're one of your tables or one of your guests, and you go through the steps of service, which was 10 steps of service, like taking your order, introducing yourself, like cleaning the table a little bit as it goes on. But it's one thing about Twin Peaks too, we don't have to bust our own tables, which you kind of sucks, you have to tip out, but it's nice because you get to, you know, you don't have to bust your own tables. That's also a thing. Twin Peaks girls are hired as performers, not servers, so that's why we get to wear our hair down and have your nails done and have jewelry and all kinds of that stuff. Because normal serving jobs, you don't get to do any of that thing, so that's to clear that up. Regarding scheduling, we use an app called Hot Schedules. Again, this is all the Twin Peaks that I worked at. I'm not too sure if it's global for all Twin Peaks, but that's when I worked at. I loved it because it's an app. You can check it whenever you want. You can pick up shifts, drop shifts, send mass messages to all of the hosts, all the servers, the managers, anything. So it's really, really nice. And you can turn notifications on, so it's really up to date, I guess, more modern. Regarding money, yes, you make a crap ton of money. That's very true. But people think, okay, how do I explain this? You have to earn your money, but not that way, what people are probably assuming. You earn your money by being bubbly, by being energetic, having fun with your job, and just being a good server. You don't have to be flirty, leaving the restaurant with other people. I hear, okay, I can't confirm or deny the whole prostitution thing or like the sugar daddy thing. There's always that rumors, I feel like, with any kind of job like this. I don't know for a fact if girls were engaged in those activities, but there's always rumors. So again, I can't confirm or deny, but I'm sure there's a little bit of truth to a lot of things. But again, you don't have to be flirty with every person in there to make a lot of money. But then again, if you're playful, if you're fun, if you're respectful and energetic, you'll make a lot of money, because I made a lot of money. There are girls that can take a little bit overboard, which you don't have to. You don't have to take out of your comfort zone, but it goes both ways. Like, some customers might think it's a little bit much and not want to tip you, but some customers might be like, oh yeah, I'm down with it, and tip you a bunch. So it honestly depends. And also a big thing about with the money thing there, don't ever think how someone's dress is going to influence how they tip, because I've had guys come in during bikini week dressed to the nines, like Rolex watches, suits, everything, tipping like $4. But then my biggest tips came from like construction workers. One, he was a truck driver, I got around $700 from him, and then I had some construction workers come in and they tipped me about $400 each. So it's awesome. But the whole thing is, like, those tips, honestly, they're really, really random. They don't happen every single night, so you can't necessarily rely on those tips. Like, the truck driver tip I had was on like a Tuesday night, and the construction workers was on like a Friday night, and we had a fight night, so it was kind of expected that night. But it happens, and you kind of just have to go with it. That's why you have to be very consistent. You have to be very bubbly and always doing your job at each table to basically increase your chances of getting a big tip. So yeah, again, those tips aren't daily. They can be for some people, because some people have regulars, so you can kind of expect it, but it's not all the time like people think. They think you're just walking each table and you get $100 each table. That's not always it. But you do get tipped as an average better than most places, because I would get tipped, I'd say on average around $10, $10, $20 on like really, really cheap meals. So So that pretty much concludes my Twin Peaks girl experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more comments or questions I didn't answer, leave them in the comments below. I'll definitely get back to you about those. One thing I can mention too, people asked about, the Twin Peaks at I worked at, they didn't have everything planned out completely yet, but they do give you discounts if you need tanning packages, or if you need, which I didn't need that, as you can tell. But I know they're talking about, they're trying to work with different surgeons and stuff if you wanted discounts for plastic surgery, which I never needed any of that stuff. I never really looked into it because I was only working there for about a year and this wasn't my thing at the time. So yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can talk about? I'm pretty sure that's it. So if you guys have any more questions, just if I forgot anything, leave in the comments. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Comment new video ideas, subscribe to all my social medias, or follow me on social medias. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat is all at Gabbi Dabney. And again, I love you guys so much. I'll be back to see you tomorrow, or whenever this video is posted. I'm going to post another video. It's like my welcome back video. Don't forget to watch that video if you haven't already seen it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.